Hi, it's Ikeji and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time that you saw me, and that's because a lot has been going on in my life, and I try to stay as consistent as I can be, but then life happens. So today we are going to talk about the film Dark October, produced by Linda Ikeji. Now, this is a film that talks about the events of Alu 4 that most of us know, an incident that happened in the University of Port Harcourt, I think October 5th, 2012. So I'm going to review this film as usual in 3 steps. Now, for the cinematography of this film, I know a lot of persons who have seen this film will say, this is another Nollywood film and is looking But something I try to understand is this film happened in the story of this film happened in 2012, and sort of I think what's is it Tokamcbaror was his director's name? I know I like him very much. He did Merriman 1 or Merriman 2. He directed that film, and I think what he wanted to do with this film was that he wanted to portray the quality of filming at that time in 2012, and that's why to an extent the cinematography, the picture quality wasn't looking all good. And also I think I also have not like a challenge with sort of like the acting of this film. So most of the actors were not given as much as I thought. The only person who I really could connect with was the guy who played, was it Big L or something like that in the film, and this was the main character's friend. I think acting was for him was just so fluid and lucid, and he just portrayed the character. But all in all, I think the actors, the 4 guys who played the main character in this film, or who were the guys who were eventually lynched, sort of where they gave their all, because they were parts of this film that was really gory, and like I don't want to give spoilers, but they were part of this film where they had to strip them naked. It had me in my feelings, honestly, because it was just so crazy and so true. And for some reason, I don't know why I did not know about the events of Alu 4. Maybe because I was in secondary school then and in a boarding school, that's why. Now, for the story of this film, I know Linda Ikeji sort of like brought the story, or sort of like adapted the story of this film, and so an extent. And I hear now that a lot of people, or the parents of the boys were or are currently suing her for not taking permission from them before making this film. But I felt like this film is one that should be told, because Jungle justice is still prevalent now. At the beginning of the story was not given as much, because there were like scenes I was thinking, why is this there? Like, why is that there? For example, why is the girlfriend of the main guy, I'm forgetting his name now, but why do they flog so much of her scene? Because I felt like she was just this girl who was always nagging, don't do it. Though on the flip side, I feel like she's sort of like the conscience of this film, because there's always that person that always tell you when you want to go and make a bad decision, they always tell you, oh, don't go and do this thing, or don't go and do this thing, but then you still go and do it. But then I just feel like to an extent there are scenes that she was in that shouldn't have been in this film, because it felt like it prolonged the film. So the end of the story, I really enjoyed how provocative the film is, and how emotional it is, because it really, it made me cry. I think almost made me cry. I think this film is one that I really did enjoy, because it just did a lot. It did a lot of things to me. And if you are one who remember the events of Alu 4, I think you might want to see this film or not want to see this film, because it's really crazy. But then surprisingly, I feel like people say that the guy who caused this whole thing, sort of up to now they have not found him, or he's nowhere to be found. I don't understand how that is possible. But then if you've seen Dark October on Netflix, what do you think about this film? Do you think Linda Ikeji was right to have produced this film without the permission of the parents of those guys? Do you think it was okay that this film was even happening? And what do you think about the whole events of jungle justice? Is it still prevalent in your area today? Tell me this in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching. Till I come Till I come your way next time, I pray I'm consistent this year. But till I come your way next time, please keep watching films, not just Nollywood films. Yeah.